This damn fly is going to die today. I mean, what are we doing, Baker?
I don't know at this point. Like apparently we're just bribing mankeys to friggin' build our house.
I'm not saying anything bad, but you know I'm annoyed. You know you done gone goof, boy.
And I do get that some people are dumbasses. I get, all right? I get it. Was it sent to the wrong address? Well, have you changed your mind? Have you decided you don't want it anymore?
What is it about earthquakes that everybody's like, oh, did you feel it earlier? It's hard. Batman. It's hard to get decent.
Is that Bruce Wayne popping out? Is that Bruce Wayne sounds like, it's hard. Little Cockney boy.
It's hard to keep this voice up every now and then. If you wanna be a boxer in a golden ring, hush your gums, fam.
That's a lot of Pokemon.
That's a lot of power.
That's crazy, yo. Look at the Meganium. Look at the Blastoise. Look at the Golem. Oh, look at the Raichu. Look at the...
Damn fly is going to die today. Oh, did I get it? I did. Damn it!
Is it going to be like the episode of Breaking Bad where Walter tries to catch the fly?
Oh, mate. Yes. I don't know how to...
I can see the title already. Fidget versus Fly.
Keep it on.
Nervous break.
Hello, beautiful people! Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team! My name is Captain Fidget, and you missed the last episode. That's probably rather not subscribed yet. Ring the notification bell over my friend Baker's channel, because every other episode is uploaded over there today! I mean, what are we doing, Baker?
I don't know at this point. Like apparently we're just bribing mankeys to friggin' build our house. That's our purpose in life at this point. I'm very surprised actually. I was going to say at the previous episode, like we've had this conversation many a time that we thought we were like between halfway and 2/3 of the way through the game, and to only just be getting to a point where it goes, oh, these mankeys are going to do up your home base, but they need more food, more blackmail to do it. I would have thought that this would be something we'd have been introduced to earlier on in the game, with the expectation that like there's like maybe 3 to 5 different stages of this base as we collect more nuts as the game goes on.
I think this game has an extensive post game.
Yeah, I've been led to believe that. I know at least a couple of the mystery dungeons do, so it wouldn't surprise me if this one does as well. But nonetheless, that's all we're doing, is just providing blackmail for mankeys. And here we go.
It's payment. It's fine. It's payment. Yeah. Good morning, Bacon.
Exactly what it is.
Flap, flap, flap. Pella, 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 Clunk.
Shout out to Clunk, the Pelipper in my current Radical Red playthrough, who's now dead.
No.
Got us through Misty, like absolutely pivotal at getting us through Misty. And before going to Surge, I'm doing the smart person thing, which is get through Rock Tunnel and get to Celadon, is to get you another 5 encounters and access to more manipulation over your abilities.
Okay.
And I did it. That's how I ended my stream last night. I got to the other end of Rock Tunnel, so I have some encounters to do and stuff that's opened up now. But getting through Rock Tunnel, they expect you to have beaten Surge, so the levels are high and higher than your level cap.
Okay.
So there were 3 deaths in Rock Tunnel, and one of them was Clunk the Pelipper, which was the most heart-wrenching because done so much for us. Shout out to Clunk, but never mind. And here we are. So make sure you smash that like button for Captain Fidget, the cats in the 70s of YouTube, for episode 26.
So
26 Fidget. 26,
I know, right? We've been
guy.
doing this forever.
A hot minute.
Don't know how I did it, but I can't.
I mean, Soul Link, like, people talk about that being a lot of episodes. That only got to 33 or 34.
Yeah. And that's it. Now, to be fair, a lot of that was us running around not knowing what the hell we were doing in this game.
True. And to be fair, Soul Link is like 45-minute to an hour episodes. But that is a dead horse now. That is my this is my only recorded project I've got going on at the moment, Fidget.
Really?
Well, specifically because I've been clearing space so that I can finish solo Potterlock, and so that I've got room for Project X.
Okay.
I want those to. I want to like because solo prologue is a bloody mission in and of itself. The amount of editing that's going to take when I get back into them, so I want to allow the time for that. Plus, Project X is a
big one.
Everyone should. Let's put it this way: everyone should be
excited.
Excited, yes, and taking their time with their allowing space to edit properly and all that stuff. We'll say no more. We've dropped enough. We've dropped enough crumbs. These monkeys, they're just going to chill here for the time being.
I think so. I think they're just going to be like, no, until you bring me food, we do not move.
Oh, there you go.
So I think I'm going to Sinister Woods because there's like 4 or 5 different things we can do in Sinister Woods.
Sounds good to me because I've got something I need to moan about in this episode.
Oh,
there wasn't time for it in the last episode, but there's something I need to moan about today.
Go. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Give me.
We talked in the previous recording, so it would have been episode 23 or 24, about how I bought wrestling tickets for me and Mum. And I'm going to assume if you're watching this episode, you heard the backstory we talked about in the previous episode, so I won't go into all that in what it means to me and her and etc. etc. But they arrived this morning, Fidget.
Oh no! What?
So I booked for Monday Night Raw on Monday, the 20th of September, 2021. My confirmation email, which I've checked several times, says these dates as well. Says that like my confirmation email that the booking went through and that I was charged, and then the email saying, "Oh, this is a confirmation of you have this on your way to you. It's going to be on its way to you real soon." I received tickets today in the post for Friday Night SmackDown.
Oh, that's just totally different.
Well, I wouldn't have been that mad, but on the 5th of May...
2021.
2020.
What?
They sent me tickets for Friday Night SmackDown for the 8th of May, 2020. I do not know how the heckins this happened. Now, something I will say is it was a resale ticket.
Okay.
But it was bought on the official Ticketmaster website.
Okay.
It was, like, when I highlighted it, it did come up. This is a resale ticket. This is someone that bought the ticket, but they are reselling it through Ticketmaster.
Okay.
It's not it was no external sites, because I know there are external sites that do that. Like, they'll buy from Ticketmaster and then they'll sell it on, but then you're dealing with a different company, so it's not Ticketmaster's responsibility anymore. But this is a specific situation where people buy their ticket and they say to Ticketmaster, I don't want this anymore. I'd like to, and if they can't refund it, it's a resale thing. And if they do resell it, then they get so much of their money back.
Yeah, okay.
So it's still through Ticketmaster. It's still their responsibility. So yeah, they sent me the wrong ticket. So I did the right, because I try not to be the person that just rings up and goes, this is wrong, complain, make it right. I try and do a degree of the mature thing and do the legwork myself and go online and go to the official website and go to the FAQs and all this sort of stuff and try and find out, right, okay, exactly who am I meant to be ringing, or who am I meant to be emailing, or what bot form on your website am I meant to be filling in. So I quickly discovered that they don't have a helpline that you can ring. I don't know if that's just been a since pandemic thing, because I swear there was a time in the past where you could ring up a customer service helpline.
Should always be a helpline.
But nonetheless, you ring the number and it don't exist. There's one that Google provides, but it don't exist. It takes you through to this number has been disconnected. There's no official email. There are some fake emails. Okay. What they want you to do is they want you to go onto the website and go to a specific help me page.
Yeah.
Okay. But on this help me page, it won't just let you submit a query and type in, this is my problem, submit. It wants you first to specifically go through a load of options of what your problem is. It wants you to dissect what your issue is so it can, I assume, put you in touch with the right department before it gives you any information of how you can contact.
Before it can put you in touch with somebody who's going to ask you what your problem is.
Exactly. I spent a good hour and a half, Fidget, because this happened. I woke up today about 10:30 and my mum was already up, and as I went in the other room to make a coffee, there was this letter on the side that had been posted, and Mum had picked it up and put it on the side where we put the mail. So I picked it up, got back into bed, because I go back into bed with a coffee before I do anything else with generally with my day. So I got back into bed with my coffee and looked at this. I was like, oh, it's gonna be my wrestling tickets. Yay, exciting. Pulled them out. I was like, what the f has happened here? And spent a good hour and a half on this website trying to work out exactly what I was meant to do. None of their FAQs or specific multiple choice, like fill in this form questions, had anything to do with I have been sent the wrong tickets. They were all to do with, do you want to change your delivery address, or do you want to do this, or a million other things that aren't my problem.
Yep.
So I got to a point where I got so friggin' frustrated, I just tweeted them. Fair. I tweeted the UK. I went to the Ticketmaster Twitter, and in the headline it said, for customer queries, please go here. So I was like, okay, fair enough. So I went on that one, and this in the description said, this is for USA and Canada. If you're in the UK, click here. So I clicked there again. I'm trying to do what you asked me to. I'm trying to do what they want me to do. Finally found my way on this Twitter, and I tweeted something along the lines of, I can't even check because my phone's being used as a camera, but I was very nice, but I was clearly, like, at the end of my tether, and I put something on the lines of hello, I have spent the better part of 2 hours going through your website trying to find the specific conditions under which I can report my problem, and it has proved incredibly unhelpful. Sounds like a Karen.
Now, if you've never dealt with Baker, when Baker is wound up, it's when he's politest. He will sit there and overthink every single word he says so that you cannot misconstrue him as rude. It's amazing. It's a talent. It's one I don't have. He's got that way of talking to you. You know, like how your mum used to talk to you? Like, I'm not saying anything bad, but you know I'm annoyed. You know you done gone goof, boy. You know what has happened is not goddamn acceptable.
That was very entertaining to hear back. But he's not wrong. But nonetheless, my point remains. I said, I was like, it's been incredibly unhelpful. Hopefully you could be more helpful. Here's the situation. I think it took 2 tweets because I ran out of characters.
Yep.
I had to comment on my own tweet.
Thread continued.
And I made a point of saying, like, I spent a long time saving up for wrestling tickets to take my mum to see the wrestling for the first time in her life after being a lifelong fan. Been very excited about it. I've been sent the correct tickets for the incorrect dates. Any help you could give me in this would be greatly appreciated. And they DM'd me like half an hour later. Well, they commented on the tweet saying, "Hi James, please see DMs." So I saw DMs. And it was literally, I swear, they turned over to page 1 of customer service helpline and just typed the first sentence in there.
Copy pasted.
They went, "Hi James, sorry to hear you're having issues. Please refer to our website and go to the help me section. Thank you." And I do get that some people are dumbasses. I get it. I have dealt with many of them in my time, and I've worked many of a job where when they're giving you the customer service training part of it, you know, you get told, look, you've got to understand.
Simplest thing first, and all the rest of it.
Exactly, and like not everyone's the same level of like comprehension and common sense, and like
you gotta do the basics.
Oh, I'm seeing little explosions in front of my face, Fidget. I really am.
Just the rage. The rage.
I'm furious.
Understandably.
I get it. I get when like a computer technician gets a phone call asking for help, the first thing they need to ask is, have you turned it on? Because some people do respond by, oh yeah. So I get it. I get they have to start right at the beginning and that, but still it was so incredibly frustrating. But I get it. I try and be as fairest to people. So I responded as being like, "Hi, thank you for your message. I have done this. It has proved unhelpful. I think I put something on the lines of it has led to a roundabout of options that just take me back to the same starting page again. And I gave a bit more context about exactly what I meant. Is like, look, these are the options I've got. This is my situation. Like, it's saying these options and my circumstances don't fit any of these options. They replied with a, do this option. And I was like, okay, cool. So I did that option. And then it gave me another 5 options that it wanted to be click under. Again, we're still in this form that's saying, please give us very specific conditions that fit what you're looking for. We've filled in one part of it. It's now gone, excellent. We now know that your issue is to do with you got a ticket that was a resold ticket and there's an issue with it. Now, what's the exact issue with it? And again, none of these 5 options were, it's not the right ticket. They're all like, was it sent to the wrong address? Well, have you changed your mind? Have you decided you don't want it anymore? Has it not arrived in the condition that you were hoping for?
It's a ticket. What condition can it arrive in?
It's fine. It's the fine condition. It would have been fine a year and a half ago.
Doesn't do anything!
So I sent another DM and said this, and they said, just do any of the options, James, and then it will give the option to have a text box where you can tell your specific situation and it will be in front of the right person.
And that's what I mean. Why do you give me these options to get in front of the right person if the person is just then immediately going to go, hi, how can I help you today? What is the point in the system? What is the point in the system you just made me spend half an hour, or in your case, many, many hours going through?
At least 2.
Oh, buddy! It's not okay.
I wanted to finish my Cyber Dragon art, and I just didn't.
Your Cyber Dragon art? Are you drawing Cyber Dragon?
Yes, it'll be done by the time this goes out. So it's your episode, Fidget. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Woo! It's up on the screen right now. Although into Fidget, I'd be interested. Have you got Discord up at the moment?
Yeah.
Go into my Discord.
Give me a second.
Yeah, when you get a moment. When you get a moment, I'd love to know what you think, because I know you know Cyber Dragon. So
I used to have my Cyber Dragon sleeves. It's about as close as I ever got to Cyber Dragons.
So basically, what it is I'm working on an intro for Player Zero.
Yes.
Who's been very supportive of
challenge thing that he was doing.
Well, just his channel. Yeah. Well, yeah. But it started off that way. And I don't know how many, if any, applications he got, but the way it's become now is that basically I said to him, I was like, if you've got someone else that's doing it, then oh great, bro, go for it. But I'm just letting you know I didn't get the time to submit to your competition, even though I was going to. But I'm happy to make you an intro, and I will charge you far less than what you're offering in this competition, because you've already done so much for us. So I'd be happy to do it. But at the same time, if you'd rather pay someone better than me to do it, then then no hard feelings at all. Absolutely, go for it, my guy. But he responded. He was like, "No, I'd love the idea of you doing it." So I was like, "Cool." So I'm doing it for him, and again, like Zero's been so awesome, like
to all of us,
like to all of us. So I was like, I got to go above and beyond. So I was talking to him about things that he likes. And I didn't know he was a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. He brought that up. Because I did his banner in the past, and I did him a Rayquaza and an Eevee art piece to go on his banner.
Okay.
Which I was going to incorporate in the intro, but I was like, I wanted something more and a bit different. But he mentioned he was a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. He was like, oh yeah, I really like Zane and Cyber Dragon. And I was like, oh, sick. I would love that. I've been wanting the excuse to do some art of something, not Pokemon. I love me some Yu-Gi-Oh! I love me some Cyber Dragon. Sick. I will make a custom art piece of Cyber Dragon as something to go in your intro. I've still got like loads of other elements of the intro to do. But I have spent like the better part of yesterday and some of today, not as much as I wanted to because of bloody Ticketmaster, but a lot of time on this Cyber Dragon. Like, to be fair, at one point it was one of these things where I was like, oh yeah, I love the idea of doing a Cyber Dragon. Yeah, awesome, love to do it. I got an hour into it and I was like, why did I agree to this? Why did I agree to this? There's so many pieces. Honestly, it's been one of the most pickety pieces I've ever done, but I'm really happy with where it's at the moment. But there's a picture of not where it's at right now, but where it was at about halfway through yesterday on my Discord, and I'd love to get your thoughts of it so far. But the finished product will have popped up on screen for the people a few minutes ago. But yeah, there's my little complaint about Ticketmaster and wrestling tickets. But nonetheless, I got my official query off about 2 hours ago. So hopefully by this time tomorrow, I'll have heard back and heard something, because again, Spent a long time saving for those tickets and was really excited for it. And
well, it's freaking mad. Nobody gets to upset Mama Baker like that. You know what I'm saying?
Just to have tickets from like a year and two months ago, like.
Not even funny. Not even funny.
How? Like, my only thought is, like, if it's a resale, does that mean that the person bought them,
and then sent those back?
Well, did the person buy them, receive them, but then go to Ticketmaster and say, yo, I want to resell these, and they'll be like, yo, so we'll resend them, and we'll resell them on our website, and once they're resold, we'll give you the address, and you send them on yourself. Maybe that's the system, because to be fair, like, I would expect... to be fair, I've not made a habit of buying tickets from Ticketmaster. I'm not someone that's had a blessed enough life to be able to often go and go for tickets for things. But I would have expected buying tickets from something officially, the envelope, your name and address wouldn't be handwritten. This would be something that would be done... like printed and stuff like that by computers. This seems like tickets that have been resent on by a person because my name and address is handwritten on it. So this says to me, like, so has this person made an innocent mistake and they've accidentally sent me some old wrestling tickets that they had? Or are they deliberately
Have you been mugged off?
But if I am, seems silly. Surely the response is Ticketmaster are now going to contact that person and go, apparently the tickets that you sent are incorrect. And then what does that person do? Do they just disappear? And if they do disappear, I assume Ticketmaster would just give me my money back, or different tickets, different equivalent or better price tickets, if there's any left. In which case, it should be a refund. But because again, it's through them. It's their my confirmation.
Yeah, no, they are responsible for this at this point.
It's my confirmation of receipt is from Ticketmaster. So I don't know how it's going to resolve, but I want I don't want at the same time I don't want them to turn around and say, yeah, this has gone wrong, here's your money back. I want the tickets. Like,
no.
But there we go. So there's my little complaint for the episode for you, Captain Fidget. Oh, things are happening just in time.
This is you.
Oh wow, another earthquake. Sorry, it's been so long since Tris Squirtle has said anything. Squirting. I guess it's settled down. There have been a lot of earthquakes lately. Well, there you go. That's observation. Your observation was
Oh, hi! You're up early, Bacon. Did you notice the earthquake earlier? What is it about earthquakes that everybody's like, oh, did you feel it earlier? Wasn't it a big one?
Wasn't it a big earthquake?
It's hard. Batman. It's hard to get decent.
Is that Bruce Wayne popping out? Is that Bruce Wayne sounds like, it's hard! Little Cockney boy.
It's hard to keep this voice up every now and then. It's hard to get decent. Don't! I've had that all in my head today.
Why?
If you wanna be a boxer in a golden ring. I don't know why.
That's a different musical.
Fine. Well, that's the musical I've had in my head all day. I don't know why.
That's two different musicals.
What were you singing?
Consider Yourself is from Oliver.
Yes, it is.
And then Be a Boxer is from Bugsy Malone.
Yes, it is. I don't know why. I saw small children singing, and I was like, oh, yes, that's the same musical.
Hey, they're great songs, and they do both contain small children singing, Fidget. Glad to know what you've been thinking about in your off time.
No! Just, you know when something gets stuck in your head and you don't know why? And you just end up sitting there going, damn it!
Hashtag Fidget dreams of little children, little boys singing.
It's hard to get decent sleep when there are so many earthquakes.
It's hard, is it?
Stop it! Hey! Oh, it's lumbering. Lumbering. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
What's the matter? Why laid you at the square? Everyone's gathering in there.
Oh, God,
is there
not again.
something wrong? I'm not really sure. Shiftry's calling everyone out. He's getting the other rescue teams to come. Bacon, let's go. Shiftry's calling everyone out. He's like, and you're so-and-so. And
I was just thinking the same thing. Genuinely, that's a lot of Pokemon.
That's
Pokemon
a lot of power.
That's crazy, yo. Look at the Meganium. Look at the Blastoise. Look at the Golem. Oh, look at the Raichu. Look at the mate. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, mate, can we pick one?
Wow.
Can we pick one?
Look at all the Pokemon. Looks like they sent out to a lot of rescue teams for help. I've seen some pretty famous leaders from faraway places. Like Shiftry. I wonder if he's planning to do with all these Pokemon teams.
I like that it's all, like, pretty much all full of illusions, and then you've got just Fanpy, like, front and centre.
What?
Like,
come at me, I'm a Fanpy.
Not even Don fan. Like, I wreck you, blood. Can I get everyone's attention here? It's not my style to get up in front of everyone like this, and... Sorry, this isn't the time for that. That comes later. There's big trouble. Alakazam's team went underground, but they haven't returned.
Your raid party? What? Well, is that true?
Yes, unfortunately. Alakazam led his team underground to quell Groudon, and that's it. We haven't heard anything from them. To be honest, we have no idea what became of them. No idea.
No idea.
How is that possible? This is Alakazam you're talking about.
But they haven't come back, that's for real.
That's right. And it sounds as if Groudon is out of our league. It's the Fanpy talking.
What, is that tough? That Pokemon named Groudon?
Why don't you go underground and see for yourself?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
There's magma flowing everywhere underground. I'd burn up if I went anywhere like that. Quiet! Please, be quiet!
Hush your gums, fam!
There's no denying that it is dangerous underground. I must make can we just zoom out of the thing for a second? I'm very much enjoying Tommy's Guzma. Yeah,
Guzma is fantastic.
It's very good. I mean, again, it's another one of those where I don't think it's been like it's kind of the obvious way to go, but he's doing a very good job. He's doing it very well. He's doing a very good job of it. Very much so. I approve. Anyway. Back to the thing. It's not the place where just anyone can go. Anyone. That's why I asked so many rescue teams to gather today. I propose that a special team be formed by choosing the best of the best.
Well, that's us.
That's
and
us
not
out.
Pikachu.
Yeah, there you go. Who will step forward? Fanpy steps forward. Who among us will be the heroes to take on the challenges underground? Yeah, I want the Meganium.
Say, bake it. This is a great opportunity. Let's go. Oh, don't bother, you guys.
Wow.
What's with you? Can you step aside? You guys have gotten a lot tougher, that's for sure. But, there's plenty of tougher Pokemon out there. Just saying.
Wow. Called out. Will no one step forward?
I'll go.
Whoa. It's Blastoise.
For God's sake.
You've committed now, mate. I'm as surprised as you are, but there you go.
You mean Team Hydro's roughneck Blastoise? Those water spouts on his back can rocket water so fast that it punches through thick iron plates. Let's room of Groudon, Grand Type! I'm a water type! Strong against the Ground Type! My Hydro Pulse will put Groudon down in one shot!
Why isn't this guy working for Team Beanies? Yo, dude, I'll join the party too, man. I've committed, but I don't know who's doing it.
Whoa, it's artillery! She's known for the persistent and clingy attacks. What? She ensnares foes with her tentacles, then headbutts them. I hear she does the same with her boyfriends.
She'd be nasty to face in any battle of endurance. Darlings, when I see a tough Pokemon dudes, I want to tangle with them.
Say, how about not forgetting about me? He's the most brutal of Team Rumble Rock.
His body is rock hard. He's supposed to be able to withstand huge explosions without taking damage. Shout out to Captain Mud.
It's Groudon's awakened underground that suits me fine. I'll use my rock throw to keep it buried underground.
Why did that? Do you see his box? Next time the Golem box pops up, he looks like he's been burnt to a crisp. Oh, Blastoise, Octillery, and Golem. No one could complain about your selection. But I'm gonna. We will have these 3 rescuers head underground.
Ah, good choice.
Y'all representing us, make us proud. I wanted the Meganium, man.
Let's go!
Couldn't not, these 3, we have picked voices that couldn't suit them best, and I love it. I'm about it. Win it for us.
Look at them, steam. See? Oh, they look pretty tough, eh? Let them handle things.
It can't be helped, Bacon.
Maybe these great mons here.
I wish we could have gone too, but there's nothing we can do about that. Blastoise's team can take care of things on the ground. We'll keep doing the best we can in our rescue work.
And that brings us quite nicely to episode sort of length, my guy, conveniently. And that's another 2 episodes with a lot of story to be edited. Looking forward to that. But I must make the point of saying it's doing a really good job of keeping me invested.
Yeah. Which was something we weren't sure about at the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. But like, yeah, there were moments where it got interested, and then I was like, is it going to dip? But no, it's done good. It's done a good job of like keeping things in, like introducing new characters and new things going on fairly on the regular. Like that little section of Absol was really nice. Obviously, we got the 3 birds. Obviously, our hole being kicked out, and the thing with like the little bit, the interaction with Zartu. Like, I'm all about it. It's given us a lot, and I hope there's more to come. And I am thoroughly enjoying this very much so.
I'm enjoying doing it with you. I'll be honest. I think I wouldn't have liked it quite as much.
Makes all the difference in the world. It's like, but that's similar to what I say about Rivallocke. You know, like not that it's not entertaining content, but again, I think the fact that it's you and Tommy's both first time
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is funnier.
Which a conversation to end on actually, well, not a big one, but I did a little catch up the other day. They call me the Catch Up King, and you're in Guzma's house with the password. It was so funny to watch. I wondered how you were going to get on with that. I didn't think it was going to take you that long, though.
I was like, what do you mean, no?
These are the right answers. Are you sure? Yes. What do you mean it's the wrong answer? Loved it. Absolutely.
Too honest for my own good.
Absolutely loved it. It was brilliant. It did make me chuckle. Make sure you're watching the Rivallocke, my baby bulbers.
Well, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you join us again on the next one over on Baker's channel. But until then, we'll catch you later.
Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, ring the bell, do all the YouTube things. And I shall see you on the next episode.